Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 6th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, you name it, and exactly what's in store for the Star Wars fandom in the next couple of years. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one exciting aspect of Star Wars is that, yes, we do know that George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni are all working together as a team to really deliver as much authentic Star Wars material as possible in order to really give fans a true version of the franchise. We've already seen a prime example of what has happened with The Mandalorian Season 2, especially with Chapter 14. I don't know if you guys actually got a chance to go ahead and see it, but Chapter 14 really reached an entire new level of Star Wars without a doubt. Now, aside from all of this, we do know that Disney Plus is going to be the destination of over a dozen Star Wars projects that are being developed within a 5-year time span at minimum. A lot of work is being poured into live action and animated Star Wars TV shows, and even actually experimenting with animated and live-action Star Wars movies to be put on the streaming service in the near future. Not that they're necessarily going to shy away from theaters, but they also want to explore movies going on a streaming service strictly. So with that being said, of course, with all of that aside, what's really exciting all has to do with Jon Favreau's plan for the character of Luke Skywalker. So now that the Skywalker saga is over, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars universe and their new trilogy of movies. Further, it's noted that currently both Bob Iger and Chapek are currently hard at work on doing incredible things with the character of Luke Skywalker. It's described that Jon Favreau recently established that Sebastian Stan would indeed replace Mark Hamill as Luke for The Mandalorian Season 4 and even a future standalone young Luke Skywalker TV series that would take place after the events of Return of the Jedi. Now, Favreau is said to be hard at work on laying the groundwork for Luke to return in a significant way in Mandalorian Season 4 for the fans to witness a different take on the beloved character. Now, let's stop right there for a second. What's really intriguing about that is that we're now in a scenario where Jon Favreau is going to be giving us a lot of backstory to the character of Luke after the events of Episode 6, of course. A lot of stuff really happened in between Episodes 6 and 7. Furthermore, on top of that, Sebastian Stan is said to already be training to study young Mark Hamill's mannerisms and gestures as Luke within the Skywalker saga to get Luke down to the character down correctly for Mando Season 4 in 2022. This plan by Favreau is to also show fans the secrets of Luke's life and his journey to becoming a Jedi Master in the new Star Wars universe for the new shows coming on Disney Plus and more. Sebastian as Luke is said to appear like a young Mark Hamill in a seamless way that will be hard to tell the difference, and that Favreau is making sure that it will be a far better job done than soloist Star Wars stories Alden Ehrenreich. Now, let me actually pause here for a second, because what's really interesting about all of this is that what he's trying to do, Favreau, of course, what he's actually trying to do is he's trying to make it a more seamless replacement than what we got with Solo. Now, I know some of you guys out there may very well have enjoyed Alden Ehrenreich's performance, and I'll say that he was entertaining, but he was no Harrison Ford, to me, in my eyes at least. I don't know about you, but it just did not seem like an authentic, young version of Harrison/Han Solo. There were times where you could sort of say that's Han or that's Harrison, but then there were other times where it just felt like Alden Ehrenreich, just being Alden Ehrenreich. With Luke, we're having this very interesting and complex transition where Jon Favreau is trying to make it seamless, and they're going to pour, multiple techniques into doing this and pulling this off. Not just through makeup, but also through mannerisms and gestures to really have Sebastian Stan get it done perfectly. Now, Stan is already associated with Disney, which I can see as to why Disney would actually handpick him first. He is actually the Winter Soldier in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, an amazing actor. He's been in other projects out there. But Marvel is really his destination, right? And that's exactly what Disney wants to do. They want to somewhat transfer some of the MCU actors and/or actresses into this new Star Wars universe in order to really give them a shot on that franchise. That to me is a very interesting transition, to say the least, and the fact that they are planning a young Luke Skywalker TV series for Disney Plus that's going to actually tap into a younger Lor-San Tekka and Luke's missions with R2-D2 and the construction of the Jedi Temple and more, you can really see how a lot of this is going to be very lore heavy, if you will. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.